Yo, Big Kiss back up in here. Joey Bad is beefing with not only Kendrick Lamar. I'm talking about rap beef. I ain't talking about real beef. Go on, calm down. He is rap beefing, hip-hop beefing with Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole now. So yeah, he want all the smoke. He want all the smoke like a chimney. I know that was corny, but that's what I got for now. He wants smoke like a chimney. We're about to get into this. Shout out to Fantastic Hip Hop. Y'all already know he come with awesome commentary. He got a great viewpoint, and we about to react to it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Now, in this time where Drake took rap beef to the most pathetic and sad place we could ever see, it's great to see someone make a proper move in the spirit of competition in hip-hop, as with Joey Badass's new song, Sorry Not Sorry.
It's giving West Side Gun. It's really giving West Side Gun. What y'all think?
After starting off 2025 dissing Kendrick Lamar on the West Coast and getting a ton of responses from rappers who are directly affiliated with the current king of hip-hop, Joey has responded to all of them and is seemingly raising the stakes, so next time only a top-tier MC is responding to him, as on this song. He disses and is trying to engage directly in beef now with both Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. But now, before we go any further into what Joey said to both of them here, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And so now, with this new record from Joey, which is titled Sorry Not Sorry, for all the people questioning what type of message he was trying to send when he kicked off 2025 with his song The Ruler's Back, he is seemingly telling all the people who believed he wasn't coming for Kendrick and the West Coast there that he really is trying to take down the king of rap and the coast who is running things, and from the visuals and bars in this track as well. Joey is doubling down into this sentiment even more than most would ever, as he is leaning into New York and hip-hop culture's roots more than he even did on the first song. And now, with the bar that Joey specifically used to get this message across more than anything else, so far it has to be the most significant line we have heard this year, because he has managed to make this beef bigger than ever, as when affirming that he was really coming at Kendrick.
That video was New York. Big coats, Averex joints, you know what I'm saying? Timberlands, you know what I'm saying? The swamps, them big wrinkled jeans he had. I ain't never see those. Those new. But I rock with him. He forgot did he have the Scullies, the ski mask and all that? Now he just got to get the ski goggles. Remember they used to use to wear the ski goggles back in the 90s? Now that's what he need. That's what he need, those.
Joey said, "Might delete later, I know for sure that Joey won't." And now with this is a great bar, because it isn't just telling us exactly what Joey is doing in this moment by connecting it to the direct timeline of events that happened in all of the beef we saw in 2024. But as of course this is referring to J. Cole's project and the moment where he decided to diss Kendrick Lamar with his track 7-Minute Drill, but then ultimately ended up apologizing to Kendrick days later and actually ended up deleting the song and pulling it from streaming platforms. This bar is also making fun of and dissing J. Cole for being too weak to stand on his own actions, and ultimately just own up to the fact that he did indeed diss Kendrick Lamar, which then manages to both send a message to Kendrick and then make Cole just look weak. And as this bar...
Hey, what if J. Cole been saving up raps for everybody? What if J. Cole come out dissing everybody? He won't get no props. He won't nobody like it. Because they're going to be like, people going to be like, it's going to be something to observe, but they ain't going to be like, hey, Cole's it. Nah, that apology, you know, I respect it. You know what I mean? But that's where he at in life. He's in an apologetic state of mind in life right now. I respect it. But this is hip hop. You know what I mean? This is what gotta get the people what they want. You the one that signed the contract, boy.
Bar and sentiment is also directly reflected in the song title. We see that just as much as Joey is coming at Kendrick in the West here, he is also bringing Cole into things by making everyone remember that Cole did indeed try to diss and engage in a rap beef with Kendrick, but that he ultimately decided to back out and apologize before things got too serious. And I really think for this reason, this song is just as much and maybe even more of a jab and disrespect to J. Cole as it is to Kendrick. Because while Joey is coming at Kendrick in a time where he is on top of the rap game, and that is undisputed at this point, Joey is now also trying to jump over Cole and take his spot on the rap power rankings just by showing that he is a tougher MC who actually has the ability to compete in a lyrical back and forth and stand on his own actions no matter what the response was. And now, as Joey is also the first person aside from Drake to address J. Cole backing out of the beef, and now we are seeing him using this as a stepping stone to assert his place in rap in this time and his abilities as a competitor, This is all very significant because we are now witnessing how other rappers have really felt about the J. Cole apology and how they now want to use it against him to take his place. And really, with now someone who Cole does not seem to have a personal friendship with calling him out and also bringing him right back into all of the beef that is still going on, this is also going to be just as an important moment for Cole as it is for Joey, as this can be a time where Cole can prove himself and make sure that no other rapper makes fun of him apologizing to Kendrick Lamar ever again. Because really for Cole, he is getting dissed hard here, as on the second half of the song also, Joey continues to lean into this theme of rap beef not being for the weak, as he directly says something like beef is when someone like you can't sleep, which really seems to be just as direct to Cole as you can possibly make it, as Cole did say he could not sleep well after he dissed Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, good observation, good one. But that he got that from Biggie. What's beef? Beef with, you know what I mean, representing that, you know, that East Coast feel, that Brooklyn feel. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was a good one. I didn't catch that one because I didn't go back and listen to it.
And of course, even Drake made fun of this as well, although it was also revealed Drake has had the same issue after everything, as he managed to solidify himself as the most embarrassing
Cole
MC ever with what he just
nigga,
did. In the totality of what this all means, Joey seems to be doubling down on this notion that he doesn't respect J. Cole and that he doesn't believe.
Hold on, I just caught some. How Drake gonna talk about some Cole losing sleep behind this, my nigga, not me? Hold on, bro. They gonna bring that shit up in court. Oh, right here it says you're not UMG side gonna be like, oh yeah, right here it says you're not losing sleep behind this. So now you want to pay out? Oh, now you in fear for your life? When they gonna play that shit in court? Cole losing sleep behind this, my nigga, not me.
Believe that he is on the same level as him. And now also with how a lot of this applies to Drake as well, I think the entire messaging of this track is all building to the point that Joey is saying that he is a stronger MC than both of these guys ever were. And of course, as these were the two people Kendrick beefed with, and we are in a time where Joey is trying to get a response from Lamar, framing this entire track and everything he is doing as undeniable proof that he has been the real competition for Kendrick all along, and that all of the other MCs he has been in beef with were just never built for a moment like this in the first place.
Joey is not direct enough. It's like when he's rapping, he's going off topic. He might say like 1 or 2 bars out of the whole song that's indicating he's talking about somebody. And with that, you have to sift through it. Like, okay, might delete later. Okay, all right. And then he go start talking about socks and shit. Like, yo, it ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, Ray Vaughn, he's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Like, just being direct. You know what I'm saying? Like, being very direct. Joey Badass is not direct enough. He be talking about watches and shit and cigars, and I be lamping. No, talk about the guy you're battling. That's what he don't do. So that's why he's not ready. He ain't ready. I gotta see more. I need more. Nah.
Is really a smart angle for Joey to try and navigate this entire situation through, and does indeed show that he does understand how to use his lyrical abilities way better than most MCs, especially in this era, ever do. And now, while a lot of this track tried to embarrass Cole by reminding us of what happened, Joey still does continue building on his disses towards Kendrick and the West Coast here from the Rulers back. As with all the reactions and responses he got from MCs like Top Dog Entertainment's very own Ray Vaughn and Daylight, he had a lot to answer back to, but instead of really picking all of the bars that
Daylight was playing around with him too. Daylight, that wasn't how Daylight really. Daylight was taking it light on him. No pun intended. Daylight was taking it light on him. He you know what I mean? He just tapped him a little bit. Hey, look, bam, come on, you. Hey, boom, bam, boom, 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 bam. Hey, this type of shit you wouldn't understand.
that were directed towards him apart. All Joey does is use the reaction he got initially to try and make this moment stronger and just build up the stakes of what he is doing. And again, when you understand competition and rap beef like Joey does, and see that he is already putting down people like J. Cole to show that he is the one Kendrick really needs to compete with, this is another smart tactical move from him to both brush off these other tracks and just to use their presence as a way to only make him seem like a bigger force. Because if Joey is going to start responding directly to people like Ray Vaughn and Daylight, he is automatically going to invalidate himself from ever getting a response to people like Cole and Kendrick. And now, beyond doing everything to potentially start a beef with J. Cole, if Cole actually does decide to respond and defend his name from this, as this song is ultimately about getting a response from Kendrick Lamar and getting a moment where Joey can bring back the East vs West beef like we haven't seen in decades, Joey did use the rest of this track to try and get a reaction out of Kendrick, and again, while Joey doesn't say anything too direct here, and this could either be because he doesn't have much to say about Kendrick yet, or because he's saving it for something later. He is still trying to provoke Kendrick and make him angry within a way that both Cole and Drake didn't even think to try. And specifically what Joey does in this time, where Kendrick Lamar went at Drake the way he did because Drake was also disrespecting Tupac and the entire history of the West Coast, Joey picks up a similar angle, although in a much more tasteful and tactical way, with a bar where he says he is Tupac and Biggie combined. And now with this line, there is a lot that went into this, as beyond the connections between Kendrick and Pac that he is now trying to take over, this also seems to be Joey's way of flipping Kendrick's line all the way back from 2013's Control about him being the king of both coasts within a way that is much more visceral, considering that he is claiming he is made up of the two most iconic figures from—
He a day late, dollar short with that bar. That shit, you can't talk about some, it's 2025. You responded to some shit back in 2010. Respond to this shit now. Talk about how you beefing with Drake and all that. Nigga, pinpoint some shit. Talk about something. Lie, nigga. Say that Drake would really whoop your ass if it wasn't for the Ozempic. Say something, goddamn. You not direct. Like it's not working, bro. That shit it ain't working, Joey. It's not. It's really not.
From the East and West in the 90s. And so now with all of this, what's clear with this new record, Sorry Not Sorry, is that Joey is not playing around this year, and that after looking less engaged with the prospect of being at the center of hip-hop for a few years at this point, Joey is now more motivated than ever to reach a bar of greatness that he has never been at before. And as Joey says 2025 music in this track and is seemingly hinting at the fact that an album is coming, while I don't think this track is going to be enough to get a response from Kendrick Lamar yet, considering where he is at in his career, I think if Joey can match these disses up with a project that proves he is just as good as these songs are telling us he is, then he may actually end up being Kendrick's best competitor yet. And I mean, for J. Cole, this moment may even be more pivotal for him than anybody else, because his choices and decisions during the beef are—
But on the surface level, I'm happy that he is shooting back. On the surface level, I'm happy he's shooting back and he's in the game. He's in the game. Now, up under that, you're going to have to throw some darts. You're going to have to throw them somewhere. You're going to have to throw them at somebody. But on the surface level of thinking like hip-hop, yeah, come on, all right, you putting your pick, you ain't lazy with it, all right, you here, we here. But yeah, underneath that level, man, you gonna have to, yeah, that shit ain't,
are now being used against him and clowned upon. And really for Cole, he is going to have to decide from here if he is going to let this moment ruin his legacy and be a way that rappers can all just make fun of him for going forward, or if he is going to set a precedent that while he walked away from Kendrick, he will still show that nobody else besides Lamar can mess with him. And so now overall, with this track from Joey really bringing us to this point, especially right now with how much Drake has embarrassed hip-hop as a whole and just trying to change the rules of how competition and the art of bars works in its entirety, it's so refreshing to see someone who is both as—
It looked like Joey Bada's trying to have a styling competition. Like, he trying to have a dress off. You know what I'm saying? Like, he trying to have my clothes is, I'm swagging this shit more. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't putting enough thought. I'm telling you, Dada wear the same damn outfit. He don't care, man. You gonna get these bars. You're gonna get these bars.
Skilled and nuanced of a writer as Joey, and who is also just so competitive for the right reasons. And I mean, no matter where all of this ends up going, if we see Cole and Joey beef, or we get to the point where Kendrick Lamar does actually respond, I think this will be a great exhibition to see rappers just go at it for the sake of being MCs and not for the petty and emotional reasons someone like Drake always wanted to. And really in this time where Drake is complaining about every single thing that he is, and again, what he is trying to pull across could change the very way rappers perceive and go about rap beef in the future as a whole if he were to win, although that seems very unlikely. If we see this beef continue and guys like Joey show how rap beef is actually supposed to work, just from the principle of seeing how hip-hop is supposed to function when people actually respect the genre and are engaging in something that defines the art form as a whole, then Drake will never look worse, and nobody going forward will ever have to worry about the competition and skill that has made rap music so important ever working against them. And so now with all this said, let me know, what do you think about—
And that's the respect that I have for Joey Badass. He's getting in the game. He's here. He's here with us. He's giving us something. You know what I mean? That's the respect I have for him. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, even, okay, let's just say besides Kendrick, with people stepping in and putting a pen to the pad is making Drake look worse. Because they're doing all what he just should have did in the first place. Just rap. Just keep on rapping, bro. He talking about lawsuits, people crawling up under his fence and shit, and security guards, and he lying. Like, come on, bro. You doing too much, man. You doing way too much. I'm in fear for my life. I can't get no sleep because Kendrick got these reaction channels talking about this, and then dude, bro, rap, bro. That's it.
About this track, Sorry Not Sorry from Joey, who do you think he was really trying to call out the most here, and what do you think is gonna happen next? I mean, obviously the stakes are so high, and seeing this time where now Joey, Kendrick, and Cole are all so close up in conversation again, which is all because Joey is trying to come back and climb up the rap power rankings in order to claim a top spot. I mean, this is all just so exciting for everybody who loves the art of lyricism and bars. And now with the stakes of this entire situation potentially being so high, let me know if you think Kendrick is gonna end up even responding, and if Joey and Cole beef, who is gonna be the winner of that? And at this point, despite all these MCs already establishing so much in their career,
Kendrick gonna say some shit like in his run, he gonna be like, yeah, they want me to mention whatchamacallit, and he ain't even gonna mention your damn name, man. You fumbled, bro. You fake. They want me to mention whatchamacallit, but I ain't gonna mention whatchamacallit. He ain't about to mention him. For what? He ain't saying shit. He ain't say nothing. He going, that ain't gonna work. Joey Badass is worried about how he look on camera. How the hell you gonna rap battle? You worried about your silver teeth and shit. You worried about how the damn cigar and what dinner table you at and all that shit. Hey man, look, don't battle somebody who eat corn on a cob with a coat on in the damn tree. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't battle with somebody who know how to play hopscotch. Come on, man. This dude playing hopscotch. I ain't battling with nobody like that. I'm not battling with nobody like that.
Careers, do you think depending on where Joey and Cole's beef goes that it could change either of their legacies in a way, depending on who ends up the winner and who ends up the loser? I mean, all these possibilities just make this entire moment exciting at the very least, because as rap fans and in a time where a lot of MCs still do have a lot to prove in certain ways, this can bring out something that we have never seen. But now with that said, if you made it to this point in the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. And now if you want to see how unlike Joey releasing a track like this and starting more rap beef in a way that at the end of the day is only going to give us better and more exciting music, Drake's downfall and reaction to losing a rap beef is making his career so worse off that now even his biggest supporter in DJ Academics has called him out. Check out the suggested video.
Yeah. Tighten up, Joey, man. Tighten up with the darts. You know how Ghostface and all of them used to say, yeah, I be checking niggas' darts. I be checking niggas' darts, son. Your darts ain't there. Your darts, you know what I mean? You need to, you ain't, Nah. You thinking about them scripts in the movie. You still studying the movie role and all that. Get that out of your head. Put the pen to the pad and think of go watch some battle raps. Get some inspiration. Cause the dots not connected. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, y'all.